Welcome back to One Man and 5 Acres. Today, we're moving a lot of dirt. My work had a overflow of work that they were doing over at their property, and so they brought it over and dropped it off for me because I said I'd take it all. So I got to move the dirt, make more room, and that's what we're doing. Moving dirt. We'll get started on it. So that's the dirt. It don't look like a whole lot there, but there's probably 100 ton there, I'd reckon. So we're going to move it up. We're going to move it up this way, clear this out right here, so they can bring in more. I got big plans for this dirt, but you'll see why. And what I'm doing with it. I've got some holes to fill in and stuff like that, smoothing out the yard and stuff. And back when we built the house about 20 years ago, never did get them filled in. We're going to fill it in with this. And then some of you might have seen that I have a 50 cal rifle that we shoot. We usually have an annual Second Amendment supporting type little thing that we do every year. We have family and friends come out, we have a big potluck, and we shoot guns and sit around the bonfire and we talk and have a good time. This right here is going to expand the shooting area so we can make sure everybody's safe. That's what this is all for. So, but we got some dirt to move, so let's get her done. Pretty heavy. It's we've had a lot of rain, so it's got a little weight to it. I'm pretty sure that's a full bucket load right there. I can tell that it's heavy, but this little RK handles it pretty good. I'm trying to move the dirt now while it's loose, because once it packs down, then it's a little harder for this tractor to move it. It's not really designed, not really designed to do a lot of digging. It's designed to move material, but a lot of people use these tractors to dig with, and they're not designed to do that. If you want to dig, by all means, rent an excavator or a bobcat. They're built for that stuff. This here, the dirt was just dropped off today, so it's not packed down, so I can move it with this loader with no problem. What I'm doing here is I go up here on the high side, grab a hold of it, get a good chunk of it, back up, pull it down, help loosen it up, make it a little easier for the bucket to pick up. It's less pressure on the bucket, less pressure on the tractor. All around, just better for the equipment. That way I can get a good scoop load of material, and saves on tearing up my equipment. Helps break up the dirt a little bit too. That way it's a little finer. I only got about a 3-hour window to get this done. We planted in the garden today. I got the water out there, water and the seed we just put in. Wasn't able to get any video of that. We're running out of time on a lot of things, and so everything's catching up with me, so I've got to do what I can, the best I can, as fast as I can, with what little time that I have. So I must apologize. I was hoping to show a lot of that, but my work schedule is actually getting the best of me right now. And it's always this time of the year we get real busy doing all this work. So, do what we can. I see a lot of people, they'll get a load of material in the bucket, and they leave the bucket up too high. Well, that puts a lot more pressure on your loader, and you can also, the tractor rocks back and forth, you can also cause it to flip over. So, we don't want to do that. So, just kind of be easy with it. Always return the bucket down to the lowest point. That way it's safer to operate the equipment or the tractor, or whatever you're doing. I've seen a lot of people run these tractors and act like they're loaders. Or not loaders, but they're like dozers or whatever, like big equipment. It's like you can't do that. They're not designed to do that. They're designed to move material, just not big stuff. Shake, drop it down some, there we go. I don't know how much I'll get moved, but we're going to try to move as much as we can. I don't know if you can see out there in the background, I got that sprinkler out there going to town on that fresh, those fresh seed. We planted 8 rows of corn and 3 rows of, or 6 rows of green beans. And I'm going to plant more green beans tomorrow. I'll try to get some video of that. Bought a brand new tractor. I was hoping it would be, was hoping he'd have it. He's supposed to come up. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to have dirt to move. I said, good time to try out that new tractor. I will say it's nice and warm outside today, but a little on the hot side, but sitting in this air-conditioned cab, it's awful nice. Got one whole truckload moved. Bigger mirrors on these tractors here. I can see quite a bit backing up without having to turn around. It makes it pretty nice. I'll go ahead and back drag this down some. I've around equipment for quite a few years. Been around equipment all my life. I even went as far as got a license to run heavy equipment. I mean, this is just a tractor, but as far as heavy equipment goes, I can run quite a bit of stuff. Monday the 23rd. So, give you an idea of what day it is. posted the other video that I had there. I posted it on Sunday, the 21st, on the truck, and that whole day, there's whole nother part of that video that I still have to edit through and put on there. I got everything for the most part done, except for really never got to the garden. But well, I've done a whole bunch of moving. It's been 3 hours of moving dirt, and I've got a pretty good pile done in a short amount of time. I don't know how well you can see me in here, but tractor light inside the cab here. But we moved a lot of dirt. I probably moved 3/4 of it pretty easily. It did take 3 hours. I mean, it's got a small bucket on this little tractor, but I had her moving as fast as I could. But that's about the best I could do for the short amount of time. It's actually 15 after 9 right now, and so I started on it about 6 o'clock. So I've been moving dirt for 3 hours now, and I have to get ready for work. I haven't even had dinner yet or anything. I just keep plugging away trying to get things done. But yeah, we moved quite a bit of dirt. I'll flip the camera around and so you guys can see it. But yeah, we moved some dirt. I got a few more loads coming in tomorrow. It looks like I could probably only use maybe 4 more loads, but yeah, let me flip this camera around for you all. There we go. So I've moved all this dirt and I put it all the way over there. Moved all of it up there. There's probably, I would say, right in this area right here, there's probably maybe 30 ton left to move, if I'm guessing. There might be a little bit more there. I don't know. But I know that now that I've moved it, there was definitely more than 100 ton there. But I moved it the best that I could, and as fast as I could, and efficiently as I could, without damaging the equipment and everything. So that's always a bonus when you don't break nothing. Definitely don't want to break anything. I have to hand it to Rural King Tractors. I mean, it's basically a TYM tractor. It's built pretty good. It's definitely doing the job for me. So I'll get some more loads in here tomorrow, and we'll move some more dirt. I won't be in a big hurry after tomorrow, so it can probably stay right here. I'll probably stack it up, and once they get done, I'll probably go ahead and stack it. But tomorrow we got to get back on that Dodge Diesel, get that transmission back up in there, and get it mounted up in there. So that's what the agenda is after work tomorrow. It never stops. It never ever stops. Just lots of work constantly. The other thing I may add that I forgot to say, what we're also going to do with this dirt. There are some totes, ICB totes right here. There's 4 of them. I've got a line on a whole bunch of free totes. I'm going to get those. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the tops off of those totes, and then when we go to cut those tops off, this dirt, I'm going to fill it up with some dirt in there, and I'm going to turn those into little mini greenhouses, and that's where I'm going to put carrots, beets, onions, stuff like that. Will go in the top of those and grow inside of those. These totes right here are coming from a lawn care company that believes in organic way of treating lawn. So the stuff that's in there has fertilizer, but it's all organic, so it will not hurt my vegetables if there's any residue left in there. So that's why we're going to use those. But we're going to take some of this dirt and we're going to fill it up in those, and then I'm going to make little greenhouses out of them. So that's another project that's coming up as well, and those I'll definitely do a video on that for sure, to show you how I go by doing that. Also, I want to add is that trying to get all this dirt here moved around. Like I said, I've got some spots that really need to be filled in. I had a tile blowout out back in my field, and I've got a fairly good hole starting, and I'm going to use some of this to fill that in when we fix it. So, because I'm going to need some extra dirt. So, but anyhow, it's getting late, and I need to get a shower and get some dinner in me, and get some sleep before I have to start driving again. I have to be up at 2:30 in the morning, and at the shop at 3:30, back in the truck, and I've got a long day to do tomorrow. So it's easy 13-hour day tomorrow. Yeah, sitting in a semi truck for 13 hours, and yeah, we need to get to bed. So if you like these videos and like the content, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.